Hey guys, FUT 5 here with episode number 9 of our FUT Champs highlights. And you're thinking, whoa. 2 FUT Champs highlights videos in the same day. I know, it's mental. Come up against that squad, the guy rage quit. We come up against this guy instead. Really? Like, really? You're going to rage quit against me? He's got Team of the Season Alisson, Team of the Season Kovacic, Team of the Season Zaha. He's also got Player of the Month in Neymar. And he's also got a special Alex Tellez. It's just a very strong squad overall, but 22 minutes into the team. This man right here has an amazing episode. Andrea Belotti, the Italian stallion as they call him. Look at this, ready? Might have got in Werner's way, might have made Werner lose the ball there. But Kolarov at CDM has been very good this weekend. And Timo Werner has also been very good this weekend. We've had kind of, the goals have been more spread out this weekend than they were last weekend. And we've also conceded less than last weekend as well, which is really good. We've scored less but conceded less, which is unfortunate. But yeah, Butragueno makes it 3-0 in the 55th minute. This guy, at this point, had enough. And he didn't even pause it. He just quit when I was celebrating with Butragueno. That's 14 wins on the board. That's goal 3 achieved. So we only need 3 more wins in this episode to get to where we want to be. And we come up against this guy. A very, very, very strong squad. He's got the Kovacic that I really want. Obviously, as a Chelsea fan, I'm going to want that Kovacic. But red player picks on Thursday with the Premier League players. It's going to be interesting what players we get and how kind of they will affect the squad. Because we get a Van Dijk, that's Konate saying bye, you know. If we get a Dean Henderson, Neuer's not leaving the squad for a Dean Henderson, you know. So it will really depend on what position we get. I want an attacker. That's all I want. Just an attacker. Or Kovacic. Kovacic is on the want list as well. But you can see we're actually 2-0 down in this game. Butra receives the ball from Thiago, plays it to Timo Werner, who I actually thought might have been offside there. But it was a really well-timed run to get back onside and make it 2-1. And then Ivan Toney plays the ball to Werner. If you didn't do Ivan Toney, I feel bad for you, because he is actually really, really good. He's like perfect height, got great pace, great shooting, really good dribbling as well. The only downside about him is he's 3-star, but I can deal with that. And then look at this, 92nd minute, Bernardo Silva cuts outside, little drag back. How the hell does Manuel Neuer let that through? How the hell does he let that through? Manuel Neuer letting us down again. You just sometimes you got to question it. And we come up against another guy with a team full of Team of the Seasons. This time he's got Salah and Didi. Kova again. Kova's a very popular one, it seems. Probably because he is one of the cheaper, kind of higher rated ones. But 2 minutes into the game, Aaron Ramsey on the ball. Looking to get a nice early goal to get the confidence going. As Kolarov plays it to Timo. Timo to Belotti. Cuts back inside. And a lovely finesse shot past the goalkeeper. That's 1-0. 8 minutes in, Thiago intercepts the ball. Plays it to Timo. Timo, a little flick to Belotti. This time on his left foot. He's got the 5-star weak foot. He doesn't have a weak foot. And he makes it 2-0, 9 minutes in. And then 19 minutes in, 10 minutes after the second goal. Well, Butragueno out wide. Plays it across to Thiago. To Kolarov. He plays it to Thiago. Ramsey and Thiago on the edge of the box. Just waiting. Pulls the trigger. Belotti is there. Bang. 3-0. This guy straight from kickoff tried to get a nice little kickoff goal. When he didn't get it, he decided to quit. He'd had enough when he couldn't get that kickoff goal. He rage quit. And that is ourselves on to 15 wins. We're now 2 wins away from the almighty Gold 2. Game 24 is a very basic, very meta squad. Now remember that word, meta. And remember that, okay? Just remember that. But from the corner, actually Konate gets a shot off, but he's taken out by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Stepping up is Butragueno. That's why you keep your middle, keep your keeper in the middle till the shot is taken. Do not move your keeper. 1-0, but 34 minutes into the game, it's played into Sadio Mane. I don't know what Konate was doing at that point. He kind of ran past Mane, leaving him to have the shot. Really, really silly. And then this guy is going to go and score again, another one. Sadio Mane is going to dribble around. He's going to stop on the byline, cut to the cross to Bobby Firmino. 2-1, and at this point, I will say I've gone to my 3 at the back. My 3, 2, 3 is 3 at the back. and it's got two midfielders, and it's got two high up left wingers and right wingers, then a left forward and right forward, and then a striker. I can't quite remember what it is, but it did work. We got one back, but we're already 3-1 down at this point. The game was over. I shot myself in the foot there. I went too attacking. I could have just stayed in the 4-1-2-1-2 and got one back and had a stable defence. But we come up against this guy, another Drogba. I feel like we've come up against Drogba quite a few times this weekend. Same with Kaká and the same with Fred. So very interesting how some people. It's pretty interesting to see what people pick. Obviously, you had Fred, Carrasco, and Belotti. I haven't seen any Belottis this weekend. I've seen a Carrasco and I've seen a couple of Freds. So it feels like I'm the only one that picked Belotti. Kaká. There's been a few Kakás from icon swaps. Interesting to see that they didn't go with the same options as me. And yeah. We're already 1-0 up in this game. We're about to double that lead. Once again, it is Belotti, the Italian stallion, doing so. He's already got one hat-trick in this episode. Can he get another one? Well, lovely little interception by Kolarov. He's really, really good at Cam. CDM. Belotti there with another goal. What I was going to say about the midfield is Thiago didn't do as much as Kolarov did, or would have done in that left centre mid role. Look at this. 30 yards out. Right in that top corner, we're knuckleballing it. What a goal that would have been. What a goal that would have been. But we're 3-0 up at this point. Timo Werner's on the ball. My boy Tony and my boy Mertens are on. The Belgian beauty, as we like to call him, tucks it into the back of that. He makes it 4-0. You think this guy's going to rage quit. He's not. He's actually going to stick into the game until about 5 minutes later when Ramsey plays the ball to Mertens. Mertens to Werner. Just quick pass in. Skips past Kyle Walker. Ivan Toney then makes it 5. And that is the W coming our way. This guy, look at this. Look how long he waited before he quit. Just trying to intentionally be a dickhead, basically. He did eventually quit, and that did mean that we go on to 16 wins. This is going to be the final game of the episode, where we do confirm 17 wins and going to Gold 2. Very decent squad. A couple of meta players in there once again. But you mainly want to look out for that Dalglish and that Kevin De Bruyne. As 51 minutes in, it took us to the second half to get the first goal with Belotti charging for own goal. He plays it to Ramsey. Ramsey's going to let back across to Timo Werner. Lovely little strike pass. Van der Sar makes it 1-0. And yeah, I think it's a really impressive goal. Then in the 65th minute, I was having controller issues at this point. Basically, on my controller, it's got analog drift. So I'm not even touching the controller, but the analog stick is constantly moving upwards and moving my players out of position. So I tried to fix that, didn't work. You can see there by my Maldini moving out of position, just coming into effect. And yeah, it makes it 1-1. At this point, I'd switched controllers to a different controller, a non-broken controller basically. And we, in the 87th minute, we intercept the ball with Thiago, play it to Butra to Kolarov. See that man there in Werner. Werner lays it to Ramsey. Ramsey through to Belotti. Belotti on their first time strike makes it 2-1. The game ends like that. We deserved the victory in this game, as you can see by the stats. That is 17 and 9. So not the best weekend, but we did get to where we want to be. We will have guaranteed Premier League picks on Thursday. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.